Mandela family remains mum following their meeting at their Unu home in the Eastern Cape. And Kusatu applauds the Competition Commission for penalising 15 construction companies for being involved in a multi-billion rand rigging cartel. I'm Richard Brooks. The Mandela family have remained mum following their meeting at their Unu home in the Eastern Cape. Family members earlier took a private jet to Mthatha Airport to attend the meeting. African cultural expert Dr. Nkulzolo Mdende says such meetings do take place when the head of the family is ill. The presidency says Madiba's condition remains unchanged. Nkuleku Nyambezi has more.
In the latest statement, the presidency says Nelson Mandela's condition is still critical. The meeting today was attended by, amongst others, Mandela's daughter's grandchildren, Public Service and Administration Minister Lindiwe Sisulu and UTM leader Bantu Olumisa. The meeting lasted for about 3 hours. Just after 1 this afternoon, an entourage of about 5 vehicles left the home before the media could speak to the guests.
Kusatu has applauded the Competition Commission for penalising 15 construction companies for being involved in a multi-billion rand rigging cartel. However, the Labour Federation agrees with criticism that the fine imposed is a drop in the ocean. The Commission has fined construction companies a total of 1.48 billion rand for being involved in a rigging cartel. Kusatu's Vusumusi Bengu.
These collusive tendering companies have robbed the poor and the workers of their decent livelihood. The monies that have stolen from the poor and the workers should have been channeled towards improving the conditions of the poor and also workers. So basically what Kusatu is saying is that these people should be sent to jail for being criminals that they are, from robbing and stealing from the poor.
The United States and South Africa are in sync in their approach to Africa and its development. That's according to International Relations Minister Maite Nkoane Mashibane. She was briefing the media on US President Barack Obama's visit to the country this weekend. Obama's visit forms part of a 3-country African tour consisting of South Africa, Senegal and Tanzania. Nkoane Mashibane elaborates.
The U.S. strategy synergizes with South Africa's support for African agenda largely in the following ways: strengthening of democratic institutions, keeping the continent of Africa as a zone of peace, security and development, an Africa that lives at peace with itself and its own neighborhood, and an Africa that's developmental, the Africa that is rising.
The ANC Youth League's task team has warned its members they will be expelled if they undermine the organisation. The team was commenting after it expelled former spokesperson Floyd Shivambu without informing him first or going through any disciplinary process. Shivambu was serving a 3-year suspension for bringing the ANC into disrepute. The team has not given specific reasons for his expulsion, except to say he undermined and insulted the organisation. Shivambu is seen as expelled ANC Youth League President Julius Malema's right-hand man in their plans to launch a new political party. ANC Youth League Task Team Convener Mzwandile Masina.
If you are serving suspension, there is a certain level of expectation in terms of how you behave. So we would have expected him to behave in a particular manner. And in this regard, we felt that as he continues with his adventurism in his newfound hobby of insulting the organization, ordinarily we shouldn't be doing this. We have to formally communicate that he's no longer one of our own.